Is all about the lies. From the inner circle of Joe Biden to his wife, the First Lady, and yes, the White House doctors, too. There just isn't any doubt right now that these people knew what was going on with the rapidly declining health of the president. That is something that I suggest is criminal. They all knew. Barack Obama, Jake Sullivan, John Kirby, Antony Blinken, and many, many more. And instead of doing what was right to protect this country, to protect America, they lied to protect their jobs and protect their power. I truly hope that when the Republicans are back in power, they will rip back the curtain and expose these people for what they are. Power-hungry monsters that will do anything to keep themselves in control. To them, it appears the nation didn't matter one bit as long as they could prop up old Joe Biden, pretend he was all right, and maintain their power and control, and, of course, keep the money trains flowing. It's so bad now that people that play make-believe for a living, that play make-believe and dress up for a living, they can't even pretend Joe Biden is okay anymore. The latest to call for him to leave is George Clooney, who just 3 weeks ago held a fundraiser that brought in $30 million for Joe Biden. Now it's all done. And he says it's time for a new candidate. I mean, didn't he know then it was over, or did he just lie too? David Axelrod says George Clooney dumping on Joe Biden was very telling. I'd say, listen to this.
The thing about the piece, Dana, that I thought was particularly impactful was Clooney, who just hosted a fundraiser, a major fundraiser for the president a few weeks ago in California, said you can't win the battle against time. None of us can. It's devastating to say, but Joe Biden I was with 3 weeks ago, the fundraiser was not the Joe Biden of 2010. He wasn't even the Joe Biden of 2020. He was the same man we all witnessed at the debate. That is devastating. That's devastating.
Yeah.
All of that makes me angry. I mean, if he knew then that it's the same guy we all saw at the debate, why didn't he say something? But there is one group that stands out to me more than the others for failing the American people, by failing to do their jobs. Those are the men and women of corporate media and the corporate media complex right here in America. Jon Favreau from Pod Save America's podcast also decided now is the time to stop lying about Joe Biden's fitness for office, and he said this.
It was not surprising to any of us who were at the fundraiser. I was there. Clooney was exactly right, and every single person I talked to at the fundraiser thought the same thing, except for the people working for Joe Biden, or at least they didn't say that. But I remember my wife Emily turned to me after the fundraiser and said, "What are we going to do?" I mean, and I said, "Well, there's a debate in a week. Either he'll do well in the debate, and we'll think, well, he was just tired because he flew all the way back from Europe, and that'll be that, or he'll be like this at the debate, and then the whole country will be talking about it." So here we are.
Here we are, and Jon Favreau, another coward. Another coward who saw behind the curtain and knew exactly what was going on and refused to tell you or me, and that raises a lot more questions, too.